The complexity of combinations is not foreign to me, and the complexity of reality isn't either. But due to the complexity of this reality and the bullying I received from Twitter, I have returned to YouTube. There really isn't much I can say about my disappearance other than the fact that I lived. I would love to be sorry, but I really am not. So, the topic of today is actually the future of this channel. I actually wrote so many apologies to my 2 fans, and one of them was a quitting video that described why I wanted to quit or why I didn't want to do this ever again. But apparently this was just an extended hiatus. Just like the proverbial Michael Reeves and Devon Crawford, I will just nyamalala for a year and then come back later, because that sounds fun. I have other things to do, you know. As you can see, the venue of this place, I moved. I live kind of by my lonesome now, and I exist outside of the reality that I did before. I do not understand why I just choose to make it very philosophical. The main idea is that I have a lot to say. I even said this in a post on my Medium blog, that I just want to talk about things. I just want to explore things. I just want to express the ideas that exist in this mentally unstable mind in a way that would be entertaining for other people. And for the longest part, I didn't know how or why to do that. The main thing that made me unable to make videos for the longest time is feelings of inadequacy and not in fact blowing up as quickly as Michael Reeves, or just Michael Reeves did. He is the coolest. He has 50 videos and 6.3 million subscribers, and obviously because I am in fact an idiot, I compared myself to him. And so anyway, other than that, I have moved outside of those feelings and have grown a little. I have figured out that I need to both be patient with myself and my craft, because I cannot get to a point that I want to get to by expecting instant success, especially with the craft that I exist in. When you're a programmer, not everything is going to work the first time. You have to break it down and try to solve it one step at a time. And I never applied those principles in life. I did apply it to my code. Obviously, I did apply it to all of the things that I fixed and all of the things that I built. But that is not the point. The point here is growth, and I'm here for it. I also have this thing where I like to make very original content. Like, I was thinking the entire time, I've wanted to come back multiple times, but I couldn't figure out a way to make my content exceptionally original, you know? I mean, I want to do tech content, yes, but I wanted it to be like original, something that nobody has ever seen in their entire life. But I, in fact, cannot do that because all of the ideas have been stolen. All of the ideas have been stolen for a very long time. We exist in a world filled with copyrighted art. Like, think about Bach, right? Johann Sebastian Bach is a revolutionary composer, right? Who lived in the, I think, 1700s, right? He existed in the Baroque era. He is the Baroque era, right? And he infringed upon his own art. Often, like, you have a lot of his fugues having a repeated pattern a lot of the times. And one cool thing that Bach really loved is the ability to, his really weird ability to have his name in his art. A lot of Bach songs, musicals, genuinely just have the word Bach in there, or sub, because that's backwards. In any case, we haven't had original content in a long time, and that does not mean that I will follow suit and be like, no, I won't be original. No, I'm going to do my own thing, but I will understand that originality is an extremely difficult thing to have, right? And even then, originality is only the ability to go outside the depths of your art that you've already explored. So the people that actually have original ideas are the people that have looked at everything in their medium and then they just added upon it by mixing things and just being amazing. And I think that's something that I want to do. That's something that I want to explore in content, tech content, and in my work. What this means is that I will not be trying to cater to anyone when it comes to this content, right? I will be trying to go for a fictional-esque type of content. My niche will never ever make sense, but it'll be basically tech content, right? But not normal tech content, because as we have discussed, originality. Mostly though, I just want to share the wealth of knowledge that I have curated. I mean, I've spent so much time learning things, building things, and exploring things. I want to continue to do that, but in a public setting. In fact, I don't necessarily want to educate people. No, I want to learn things. I want to educate myself, right? And then inspire you, the viewer, to educate yourself. And then we can come together as people that have educated themselves and do very beautiful and amazing things. That is actually a goal. That is actually a goal. And there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know what I'm quoting. I want to live the same life as S. Ramanujan. And just explore the depths of knowledge, human knowledge, and do cool things, right? I did not know this, but apparently J.H. Hardy was the mathematician that recognized Ramanujan's potential and brought him to Britain. That is sick. That is sick, because J.H. Hardy's book, The Mathematician's Apology, is one of my favorite nonfiction books. It's so good. This means that I will be sharing with you on this channel, on all of the subsequent channels that will come out from this, all of my experiences. So maybe one day I will disappear again for another year, but I really want to do cool things on the interwebs. And on top of that, I really do want to meet Michael Reeves and be best friends with him. Also, I do want to meet Star Smitten and be friends with her as well, because those are my goals. I don't particularly like making normal people goals. My whole reason for doing YouTube is just so that I can become famous enough to be friends with those people. No other reason. Oh, actually, and because I was bullied. Apparently, content. So what is the plan? So the plan is to create around 10 to 15 minute videos that will be filled with a bunch of information that I have learned and have curated, but also informational. I have a bunch of video ideas. I've had a bunch of video ideas that I wanted to do for a very long time, but as you know, I am in fact a moron, and so I did not do them at all. Because I'm a moron. So every week I will be posting they're coming back. I'll be posting the What Have I Learned This Week videos, where I share with you in detail the things that I've learned that week. That will make sure that I learn at least something new once every week. And then probably in the near future, I'll do something where you guys share with me the things that you learned, and then we can have a lengthy discussion about the things that we learned and then how we're going to improve the next week and stuff like that. I will also be adding book analyses in these videos where I will have been reading classics. I do, in fact, want to read the classic novels like Don Quixote, Emma, Anna Karenina, and Crime and Punishment. You know, I'm curious. 1984 by George Orwell. Like, I am curious why they're classics, and I genuinely love reading anyway. Also, because the first rule of magic, I do in fact want to live the first rule of magic. I want that for myself. I've never wanted anything more in my entire life. If you know what that means, if you know, you know. I actually have a list of like 52 video ideas that I made, meaning that I have a whole year's worth of content. One post every week. I'm not going to be posting once every week. Actually, I will be posting once every week what have I learned, but I will not be posting a video like of that complexity every week. But that means that I have a full year's worth of content, meaning that it's not a content drought. It is a lot of dumbassery on my part, but I will try to do better. I've been learning and I've been trying to grow. But yeah, that is the reason why I was unavailable and what will be happening in the near future, because we're gonna have fun on this channel. We're not gonna be having fun on this channel. We're gonna be studying. Well, we're not gonna be studying so that we pass tests. We're gonna be studying because we wanna know a bunch of random information that won't help us in the slightest, but it's cool to know. Imagine knowing somebody that has read all of the classic novels. Like, that's hot. I also want to collect all of the cloth-bound Penguin classic books, so that, because yes, I want to do better and try to do better and try to be consistent with this channel, because Yenzi did say that we in fact need consistent tech South African YouTubers. And I mean, I was like, I volunteer, because I think that's a cool thing to be a part of, you know? To be honest, I actually want to like create or be part of something amazing. I remember watching Unis Honest, like at the end. I watched the entire thing. I was there from the beginning to the end, obviously, like who just doesn't hyper focus on one channel that will be deleted forever and then have their entire life mean nothing afterwards. Exactly. So I was there for the entirety of Unas Honest, and I remember promising myself that I want to be part of something amazing one day. I want to either like make or be part of something amazing, and that is one thing that I will do for myself in any shape or form. I have a bunch of things that I would like to do. I have a bunch of things that I would like to do, but I cannot choose one thing yet. And that's super exciting. Part of the things that I want to do include contributing to the P versus NP problem, which everyone on this channel knows what that is. But it is a problem in computer science that asks if every problem that can be solved in polynomial time can, in fact, every problem that can be verified in polynomial time can be solved in polynomial time. Oh, my guy, that question is it's exceptional. I'm also interested in questions like the Navier-Stokes question, and yeah, I just like the famous Millennium Prize problems, because Gregory Perelman is daddy, and I will in fact follow in his footsteps. Just like I want to like solve one of these like famous maths problems, right? And then not at all take any of the millions. Like that's not a dream, but like the dream is to be part of something great and part of something amazing. I've never described the Navier-Stokes problem in this channel. That's because I don't really understand it. I just think it's a cool idea, especially like for physics, you know? And I do in fact think that the Riemann zeta function like will give light on how we can solve the P versus NP problem. I think they are very much related because I don't know, man. Understanding how to find prime numbers must be related somehow to figuring out a way to solve like non-polynomial time, like algorithms in polynomial time, you know. But I'm just rambling about random ideas in computer science and abstract mathematics. Number theory. It's number. I will thank you for watching this video, though. Thank you for taking your time to watch my coming back video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you will subscribe, and that you will like, and that you will comment. If you comment something mean, I will find you, and yeah, it's I will throw hands. They can detach, and I will I will eat them across the room. So please subscribe. Please tell your friends about it. Please build up bots, developers, that will cascade my channel to the rest of YouTube. Let us do this, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you. I don't know when I'll see you, but isn't the mystery fun? And as always, I genuinely know nothing at all.